What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. In this video I want you to take my hand as I take you on a journey through the new features of She Will Punish Them, and we're going to focus mainly on the free pose. But before I get into the actual free pose setup and how you can make your character look absolutely any way you want, I do want to get a tip out there in case you get stuck in a level. You can use the free pose to actually move your character. What you do is you hit the escape key on your menu and you open the free pose option. You're then going to select the multi-directional tool in order to pull your character out of whatever object they happen to be stuck on. If you do this, however, to free yourself, you will have to unequip and re-equip your weapon before you can use it again. Additionally, you can do this with your followers. All you have to do is add them to a scene should they get stuck, and they will teleport to your location. Now, I do want to tell you that with this free pose, you can get carried away, and I was worried that this free pose mode was going to be difficult to get your character into a pose that you actually wanted. I was worried that you were going to end up looking like a marionette. However, I feel like this free pose mode is actually quite user-friendly and can be taken too far if you are not careful. I do have one big criticism with it, and I'm going to get that out of the way right off the bat. It happens to be the hands. It doesn't matter what you do with the free pose, you cannot adjust the hands or the model for the hands from the pose that was pre-selected. So you have to go through the poses in order to pick a model for the hands that's going to fit the pose that you want to get. Other than that, I really don't have any issues with the free pose mode. I actually find it quite user-friendly. So let's jump into a free pose mode. And I'm just going to go through a few of these real quick just so you can see the different hands. So you can see she's got a clenched fist here and an open hand.
Hey girl.
Here you can't see the hands. Here she's got a clenched fist on the other hand and an open hand. Here she's got both hands open like she's grabbing something. Here she's got, again, another clenched fist and an open hand. So you really have to go through these different setups to find the hand configuration that you want. Here you can see both of her hands are open, so we'll go ahead and use this one. So the first thing that I'm going to do is select the multi-directional tool, and I'm just going to hold the mouse button down and I can move her in my shot. The second thing that I'm going to do is use the rotation tool, and I can move her in whatever direction that I want. So I'm going to have her face us. There we go, just like that. Then I'm going to move her just a little bit like that. Now you can raise them up or lower them. For this, I'm not going to use that. The next tool on here is actually the light feature, and this can be moved around to get the different lighting effect that you want. In here, you can also use the different expressions. Should you want to do that, we'll give her a little bit more sweet and a little bit more smile. Now, what I'm going to do with this is I'm actually going to try to get both of her hands right on her belly right here and see if I can make that look natural. So I'm going to go up to the free pose mode here and click that. That's going to give me all these different selection areas on her body. These are all the different bone areas that you can move. So what I'm going to start with is her elbow here. We're just going to start to bring that in. Now, there is red, green, and blue, and you'll notice when I highlight those that they turn yellow. Whichever one is yellow is the one that you're going to move. So we'll go ahead and move that just a little bit more. And I want to rotate it up just a bit. We'll bring that right about there. Now I'm going to click off. I know there's one right here. Sometimes they disappear. So if it disappears, just click in the area where you think it's going to be and it'll highlight it. Going to put that right about there, and let's rotate her thumb out just a little bit. And there we go. I think we're good with the first hand. We could move the shoulder if we wanted to, just a little bit. Bring that in just a little bit more. There we go. We'll make her look like she's got a little bit of a tummy ache. The first thing I'm going to do on this one is actually pull her hand down into a natural position. If I wait to do this, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to get it down here and not be able to see that natural position. However, if you do get to that point, you can augment the way that you're looking with the WASD and the mouse scroller. So you are able to do that. Let's go ahead and bring this down. And as you can see, it's already starting to look a bit unnatural. So we just need to come up here. We're going to pull that up a bit. We're going to bring that up a bit. And this out just like that. Now it looks like we have an unnatural look on her elbow as well, and you can see that what's actually happening there is it's gone past the point that it's supposed to. So it does do that at times. You can get it a little bit goofy from time to time. So let's go ahead and just bring that up like that, and then what we're gonna do is rotate her shoulder in, down, and then we need to come out just a little bit, just like this. Come on, right about there. Okay, so looks more natural there. Now we should be able to bring this guy in and have a more natural look. Bring that down. Let's bring this a little bit more down, and then like that. And then we're going to just bring her shoulder out away just a little. Okay, so right about there looks pretty good to me. Let's go ahead and come back out here, and we're going to search for, that's not the right one. We're going to search for her wrist. There it is. Okay, and then just gonna bring it in just a little bit. We'll make it look like she has her fingers kind of entwined there. There we go. That looks pretty natural there, if you ask me. And we'll go ahead and frame our shot. So then you can show hide, and that's gonna take all the dots off. If you want them back, you can put them back on there. And since we're trying to do a tummy ache, let's go ahead and change her expression here to, let's go hopeless, like that. It makes her look like she's not feeling real well. And then all we have to do is frame the shot the way that we want to. Now, what you can do is take a photo right here. That's going to go in a photo album. This you can save to whatever folder you have it in there. Mine is this one. These ones were automatically loaded in there. Probably they're test folders, and there are actually pictures in there, so you should check them out. You can also create a folder right here. Just click that and then type a name in and create folder. That's what I did to make this one. And we're gonna name this Tummy Hurts. And the reason why is because I wanna show you what happens. So I type T, I type U, and my UI actually disappears. So I have to hit U again and then select it one more time and then finish my typing in order to save the picture. Now the picture's saved. However, you can also just hit U to hide the UI and then use whatever you want to take a screenshot. I happen to use NVIDIA GeForce for all of my screenshots. Additionally, you can save the pose here. So if you want to be able to recreate this pose on a regular basis, you could do that. So we'll go ahead and do that with this one. Again, the UI disappears and I have to reselect it, and we'll say Tummy Hurts. And the UI disappeared again, and we'll have to reselect it. Tummy Hurts, created by Whack4863, and we will save that. Now this does also work with your companions, so if you have a companion that you want to pose a certain way, or you want to have a multiple companion shot, you could do that. Now you should be able to load the pose for your other characters just by going in and loading pose. However, that is not currently working. It will only work on your character. So if we select my character, we go to Freepose, load pose, and load it, you can see that worked. Her expression does not save, so you will have to go back in and do the expression again. However, you can do multiple characters in a shot and get really cool screenshots. The one thing that I don't like about the multiple character poses is that once you add a character, you cannot remove them. So they are not able to be removed from the scene once they're in it. You will have to exit it and start all over if you decide you don't want a second person in your shot. And I want to see your really cool screenshots, so go ahead and share those with me on Twitter at whack4863. I also suggest sharing those with She Will Punish Them at She Will Punish. So for the most part, I think that covers the free pose mode in She Will Punish Them. If you have questions about the free pose mode, leave those in the comment section below, and I'll see if I can do another video to answer those questions. The whack moments in this video were sponsored by my legendary supporters. Thank you very much. If you'd like to become a member, you can click the button below that says join. That'll give you all the details. I'd like to thank all my subscribers for their continued support, likes, comments, and general awesomeness. If you're not a subscriber, you can start your free trial today and cancel at any time. Clicking the bell is highly recommended so you get notified when I upload another video. Now, if you're not done watching, there's 2 videos on the screen. You could pick one of those to watch next. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. I'll catch you next time. Peace.